joining me. My name is Sherry, and I decided to create a food channel that's going to allow everyone to enjoy themselves in the kitchen by simplifying cooking, and I think you're really going to enjoy what I have to offer. Today I would like to introduce, most of you know my salmon dish, which is very simple. So I'm going to take out the salmon and I'm going to show you the length of it. You can get it at any convenient grocery store. So I like to buy salmon that has the skin. Here's the salmon. See, it has the skin. So what I like to do, oh, I'm sorry. It's got the, I like to cut it. And I'd like to also introduce this knife. It's not anything fancy, but it works great. You can buy a whole set for like $19.99. Okay, and I'm gonna wash my hands. So this pan, as you can see, it's large. Everybody knows me that I like to cook in large pans. So we're going to take the salmon and we can just lay it. No oil is required because it has the skin. And you can cut the salmon on the size that you would like. If you want it a little bit larger, you can. So I'm just going to cut this up to make time go a little bit quicker. And it all fits in here. So that way it all cooks at the same time. So I'm going to move this out of the way. See, it all fits in there. So then we're just going to take this seasoning. And if you notice about salmon, you know, it's thinner on this side, higher on this side. So when you put your seasoning in, make sure that you don't really have to season the part that's thin, because it can get too salty. So you just kind of, and you know, when you season something, it's really about your taste and what you like. Some people like their food a little bit more seasoned and others don't. So this is all about your preference and how you like to cook. And we're just going to turn this on to medium high. And I like to put the lid on it because the steam is going to cook the salmon. So while the salmon is cooking, for those who would like to have light meals during busy work days, we can start preparing the salad. So I've decided to do the spring mix. So I'm going to open this up, and it does not need to be rinsed. This is something that's going to be very, very simple. So I'm going to get a bowl. And we're going to toss some of this salad in here. Whoops. Okay. And we're going to put some black olives. I've got a spoon that has slot in here, so we don't want any of that juice. Like I said, this is something simple. You don't need to slice up the black olives. If you don't like black olives, you can leave them out. If you like green olives, use green olives, but I like black olives. And you can put as much as you want. There are no rules here. The whole thing about this show is that there's no rules. You do what you like to do in your kitchen. And so I like Olive Garden. They're very famous for their dressing. And so we're just going to put a little bit. If you like a lot of dressing, you can put as much as you want. I don't like my salad to be saturated with dressing, so I like to put a little bit at a time. And then toss it. Toss this here. Very, very simple. Very healthy for those of you who are watching your calories and your weight. And then we're going to add a little bit of feta cheese. Like I said, put as much as you want or a little bit, whatever your heart desires. It's all about your taste buds. So our salad, as you can see, is ready to go. We'll set that aside as we check on our salmon. Doesn't that look wonderful? Look how toasted that is. Okay, so what we're gonna do, there's no rules here. You can leave the skin off or you can take it off. Some people actually enjoy the skin of the salmon, but if you don't like it, I'm just gonna show you how easy it is to remove it. Look at that. See how easy that is to remove? It just protects the fish. And then we just discard it. And then here's the salad. So I am going to try my salmon. It's delicious. And it comes out the same every time. If you'd like a little bit of lemon wedge to go with it, it's up to you, but you don't really need it. It's perfect. See you next time.